Grill Cleaning gets you ready for grilling season. They'll take your grill apart piece by piece, scrub every inch, and reassemble it so your grill can look and perform its best. Visit their website at huskergrillcleaning.com today to schedule your appointment. Husker Grill Cleaning, serving Lincoln, Omaha, Malcolm, and more.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
This is Bill Mitchner, Executive Director of Lincoln Lighthouse. Did you know Lighthouse provides multiple programs for students such as one-on-one tutoring and mentoring, as well as pro-social skill exercises, while providing them a nourishing meal and a safe space during all months of the year, even during school breaks? Learn more or contribute to Lighthouse at lincolnlighthouse.org today.
Spring sports are here, and it's time to upgrade your equipment. But don't go rushing to your big box store. Play It Again Sports is your place to go for all spring sports equipment for baseball, softball, golf, and disc golf. Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And don't forget, buying from them is a great way to get new products with great discounts by also bringing in your used items for store credit or cash on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Attention! Acres is cutting interest rates and offering great deals below market value on the largest selection of used inventory in the nation. For a limited time, Acres is offering interest rates as low as 2.9% on our late model John Deere ag equipment. Acres' low interest rates, along with our below market prices on select John Deere used planters, tractors, sprayers, and combines, makes it a great time to upgrade your equipment for the 2025 season. Visit acres.com for details. That's AKRS.com. Offer ends May 31st, 2025. Subject to approved financing. Offer may change at any time without notice.
This is James Harrell with NP Dodge Real Estate. When I became a licensed realtor, I wanted a brokerage that would help me grow in my new career. I found that in Lincoln First Realty. When Lincoln First was acquired by NP Dodge, the training and support I received only got better. I love knowing I have the power of the NP Dodge brand behind me. I would recommend NP Dodge to new agents looking to jumpstart their real estate career and to current agents who want to take their business to the next level.
Expand your career with NP Dodge. Call Eric at 402-434-2222.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs, from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
Three-time national champion Vershan Jackson.
Touchdown. Vershan Jackson, number 34, gets the touchdown.
Husker Hall of Famer Terrell Farley.
Defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror, number 43.
And Jake Bockoven. Coming at you live from the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer.
These must be yours. No, those are yours. This is mine. In my Optimus Prime voice. It is up. Who's got the best Optimus Prime Autobots? Transform and roll for home. Yeah, you cannot do Optimus. You better do Megatron. Megatron. Retreat. That's what you need to do. Yeah, 93.7 Ziggy. It's the Catfish Show. Fastest 2 hours in radio. Did you miss me? Did you really miss me or didn't you? 93.7 The Ticket is the spot. Don't miss June 7th. Amir Abdullah's second annual football camp. It will be Rock'em Sock'em, the first one, K through 8th grade. It should be great. A great time. If you want to see some of the football players, Emmett Johnson to be there, Terrell Farley, yours and only me, Amon Green, a list of other guys will be there, Mike Demps, Keitha McCant, Todd Euler. I mean, so the list should go on and on, but it'll be a good time to, one, expose the youth to men that are either doing it and doing it at a high level or have done it and did it at a high level, and then want to teach the youth. And I think that's so important for the state of football. I think in Nebraska, it's important for those young people to know some things before they get to junior high and high school. You got to know the 5-6 points of the ball. So proper ball technique. You want to know how to run. You want to know how to stiff arm. You want to know how to do all the little 3-step cuts, all the little things that make running backs great. Amir Abdul is going to be there to show it to them. Okay, and then you're also going to have a skills and drills, which is going to be from 3 to 5, so 2 hours, and you're going to do exactly what Amir does in his workout that has kept him in the league for 10 years. So it's not going to be for the faint of heart, and that's for 9th grade and up. So if you're in college, you can come. Even if you are in, if you're in what do you call that? Semi-pro, you can come. If you're a beef player, you can come. It doesn't matter. You can come if you want to get better at being a running back. So June 7th, mark your calendars. Now, we got a special tribute. I just came up with the name today. You know that? Or should I not say it?
No, you can say it.
You going to say it, Terrell?
No, you can say it.
Oh, so we got a new segment. And I'm kind of break it down to Bach and Black Shirt, kind of what I'm looking for as far as sound effects. This is the Black Shirt Blitz. And I think, Bach, we got to have like somebody getting destroyed. Like, dude, there got to be just a highlight of people getting lit up.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially when the worst hits are the blindside hits on the quarterback, which I would imagine Terrell Farley has more blindside hits on the quarterback than a lot of people can say they have tackles. So without further ado, and you can play his little raggedy Lakers lost in 5 just until we get our real.
Oh, I got one. It's
you got one?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, sit back, relax. It's the Black Shirt Blitz.
Are you ready for Black Shirt Blitz?
All
right.
Y'all ready?
We got the beat.
I guess we can start it off. All right, the Cowboys and the Eagles will open up the 25 season opener in the NFL on a Thursday night. The new look Cowboys will try to beat Philly, which they didn't do 2 times last year.
That's all right. I'm taking Cowboys out the gates in the preseason, baby.
It's not preseason. This is regular season.
Whatever.
Yeah.
They will win the first game out of the gates just to throw you off on my Philadelphia Eagles going back to the Super Bowl.
All right, NFL rookie contracts. Man, they're getting richer by the year. Cam Ward, 4 years, $48 million. Mason Graham, 4 years, $40 million. Running back Ashley Jensen, 4 years, $35 million.
Why just such a drop off there?
That's 6, and the other ones are the top 2.
Okay.
So you got D tackle Mason Graham making 4 years, $40 million.
How's he making more than Jen? Did you not hear what?
He's a 5 pick. Gentry's a 6 pick.
Well, why did you skip Gentry?
Well, because
my bad. Go ahead, it's the blitz. My bad. You should have told me just be quiet, VJ.
All right, some of the other ones. My man Markel Williams from Columbus, Georgia, going to the 49ers. He making 4 years, $24 million. He's his 11th pick in the draft.
Fully guaranteed.
Fully guaranteed. No, most of them not. Only some of them are fully guaranteed. Second rounder, he was fully guaranteed for the first time ever in the draft,
That's
Bob.
right, yeah.
If y'all didn't know that.
Really?
I guess so. We got to work on it.
Wow.
NFL.
We'll make it maybe he's gonna make it a little longer.
Yeah.
So double that, so he can
make it about 2 minutes long, Bob.
We'll come
I
back.
can keep playing the music. If you got
No.
We'll
come back.
That
with
was an
another
experiment, right?
We'll let us know how you thought about that on the text line 402-464-5685. Black Shirt Blitz is what it's called. We're working on it. It's something that the Black Shirt is working on. It's his chance to smack people around and say what he wants. You know you can go anywhere you want to with that, right?
Oh, yeah. I still like my Lakers in 5 for my basketball talk. So
that's a lie.
I'm gonna do that.
That's
too.
a lie. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do the basketball too.
Well, let me open that up.
Yeah.
There you go. Get you out of the way early.
And also, Chris Berman will stay with NFL. With ESPN. This marks his 50th year anniversary, Bob. Way back.
How old is Chris Berman?
I don't know. If he's been there 50
What?
years, he got to be at least 75 years old.
Chris Berman. He still looks good too.
Yeah, it don't say how old he is. Well, imagine turning 70 and still be. Oh, he's 70.
70.
There you go.
50 years in the business. Wow.
Back.
I love him. I love Chris Berman. I mean, that's where I always like when he did the fastest 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Fastest 2 minutes in football. That was my best. I love him in the fastest 2 minutes.
Bigger than five.
That's a lie.
Bigger than five.
A lie.
Bigger than five.
That's a lie.
Cavaliers in 5.
That's a lie.
New York in 5. OKC in 6.
That's a lie.
Indiana, get them out of there.
Get your shit.
All right, this is our NBA edition right here last night. If you didn't watch the game, OKC 92, Denver 89, SGA 25 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. Alex Caruso, the former Laker, 10 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists for Denver. Joker, 27 points, 13 rebounds. A little low on the assist side, only 3 of them. Jamal Murray, 17 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Guess what, Bob? This series is tied 2 apiece.
Uh-oh.
That's right, all tied up.
7.
That's what I hope so. I think this is the best series that we've got out there. Denver only scoring 8 first quarter points, so that certainly didn't help. You got to get it to a better start. Yeah. So they were down 17-8. OKC 17's not all that much in a quarter either, but certainly better than 8. That came back to bite them. OKC, like you said, tying it up. Still, I mean, this feels like the biggest series as far as, in the rounds that we're at, that it could go to game 7. Also, OKC overall favored to win this thing as we kind of speak in Vegas. If Denver wins it, I would have to think that they might take that over. We'll kind of see what happens in these other series. Maybe Minnesota, if they can keep things going. But, I mean, this could be not just important for the series, but who ends up being the champion.
All right. What you got, V?
Well, number one, I got to go back to this real quick. Hey, for a T-shirt, they cannot. It's got to be in the first 30 seconds, and I'm counting. So when I ask this question, if you get this, you get a That's the Lie T-shirt. I'm feeling generous today.
Get your text fingers ready.
Get your text fingers ready. How tall is Chris Berman? 5.
You just gave it away.
4.
5'2".
Nope.
5'10".
15 seconds. I was counting the seconds, Terrell. 20.
Elsie's dad says 5'8".
Nope. 25.
3027 says 6 foot. Fullback Travis says 5'8".
Nope.
5'10".
7'18".
Nope.
7826 says 5'10".
Nope.
327 says
Time's
6
up.
foot.
Time's up.
Time's up. No T-shirts.
6'5".
Yeah.
You ever thought Chris Berman was 6'5"?
I did not think that.
He doesn't look it.
Nobody,
No, he's sitting down.
Nobody got the shirt. Good. We can give away later. Sorry. I got to hit you guys with tough questions, not the easy stuff. Okay? 6'5". Okay, I'll give you another shirt. Give me.
You give him a 3-legged stool shirt.
Yeah, no.
They need some help with it.
Yeah, right. Okay. for a shirt. Give me Chris Berman nickname. 15 seconds.
Oh, I know
14,
that one.
13, 12, 11, 10, 9,
Yeah.
8.
There it is. D-Man says Boomer.
6.
Nope.
Boomer.
Boomer.
You got it.
I thought it was the Swami.
It is. It's Boomer.
It's Swami.
Or
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Both.
You should have used a Swami and canceled them out.
I
Just because you
probably
knew they
should've.
was getting it right, you just should have went with the other one.
I could have. That wouldn't have been right.
Back. You bad.
That wouldn't have been right. That wouldn't have been right.
Yes, it would. The Swami.
He got it in 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Did you get? Who was that?
D-Man from David City.
Shout out to the D-Man from David City, man. Shoot. Got it in 15 seconds. Okay.
All right, let's finish our basketball.
I said there's about one, two. There's a couple other ones. Everybody knows Boomer.
All right, the Cavaliers last night 109. The Pacers 129. Cavaliers 4 players in double figures. Pacers Miles Turner 20 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, and 6 other players had double figures. Bach, this one might be over in 5 for real. Indiana leads the series 3-1.
Yeah, and this one was tough. I talked to AD this morning. He said he turned the game on, and after a while, he muted it and started reading because of how bad it was. To let you know where it got to, 80-39 at halftime.
Dang.
41-point halftime lead, tied NBA playoff record for the Pacers in that advantage. Again, like you said, ended up winning by 20 points, but obviously not worrying about it down the stretch. The Cavs, again, number 1 seed in the East. You always wonder sometimes those regular season, standings, does that matter as much in the NBA? You have rest. You got certain teams that maybe aren't giving it their full go in the regular season. But the Pacers, they were in the Eastern Conference Finals last year. Looked like they're heading back.
It's Cleveland. That's all I can say. Number 1 seed, Cleveland. They need LeBron back. LeBron and the Prince need to go to Cleveland.
The Prince. Who's the Prince?
It's only one. If LeBron is the king,
there's only
who
one.
would be the Prince?
No, there's only one Prince, and that's the singer.
No.
Tayshaun Prince?
Nobody called Bronny the Prince.
I just
You do whatever.
Don't get mad at me.
More like a peasant.
He can't be a peasant.
The court jester.
Listen, he can't be the court gesture if you are second-round pick to the LA Lakers, sir.
You sure ain't the king being a second round
I didn't say
pick.
that, but did you hear
Prince
me?
either.
Why you always got to go against the grain?
Because
Why?
Bronny is like
He's the Prince.
No, he's not.
What would you call
He's like the nephew of the Prince or something.
That's not true. Only a king can get you into the NBA, and you not really necessarily have the skill set that says you're that pick. Can he grow into that? Absolutely.
You know what happened?
But I think they should go back to Cleveland.
You know what happened when the king goes away? Do you?
No.
You know what happens when they fight another part of another what they call it, Bob? Kingdom.
Yeah.
And when the king falls, everyone falls with him.
Mm.
So when LeBron's done, Bronny's done too. So that's how we gotta keep
going. In monarchy, sometimes those. If you watch Game of Thrones, sometimes the next coming king is the son. He's not as good as the father.
Well, this is not King David, so we won't do that. All right, tonight.
Wait. I'm not gonna say it the way it's wrote. I'm just saying it the way I want to. 5684. He said he's the Prince of Thieves.
Oh, Bill, you can't have any more shirts, Bill. Yeah, we're gonna get some more. We're gonna get some hats, Bill, and you're gonna be the first one to get hats. Bill got like 3 shirts already.
Yeah, but you gotta read it. Bill said, I already have 2 That's a Lie shirts. Thanks, Bill, for being one of our best fans, by the way.
Yeah, one more, Bill. La, la, la.
But would love to have a signed 3-legged stool shirt.
See, I'm out here selling stuff
That's
for the
a
company.
lie. We have to sign it.
Yeah.
I don't know if we get kickback for something.
Well, we should let the 3-legged stool guys sign it.
Yeah, I mean, they gotta want it signed by the 3-legged stool guy.
Yeah. Well,
which is Bill Bush.
Let's get off the 3-legged stool. All right, go to
Steve Sipple. Go Jake Sorensen, if you didn't know, on the early break with Sip, Jake, and Bill.
From 6 to 9. Monday through Friday.
Come on, man.
All right. Minnesota and Golden State tonight. Minnesota leads that one 2-1. Can Minnesota go up 3-1 and knock Golden State out, Bach?
Well, I'd certainly would be interested. I would say I'd like to see it because we'll see if Steph Curry is able to play. Doesn't look like it for today. In Minnesota, it's interesting because they caught a lot of flack for all those first round picks they gave up for Rudy Gobert. Maybe that wasn't worth it. Maybe it is. It's all in for this title hunt, and they very much feel like a team that's alive. I mentioned it earlier. The winner of the OKC Denver series might be the favorites, but Minnesota can't be too far behind the way they've played. Ian Edwards, you were kind of talking about him a lot last season. Maybe this is kind of his time to arrive, but certainly Golden State. Let's see if they can get it done. They won a game with Steph Curry injured earlier, but it's going to take some heroic efforts from playoff Jimmy and of course Draymond Green and some of those role players to step it up.
Yeah. All right.
Hold it just a second. Yeah, Hatui. I just foiled somebody that I've been thinking is a troll this whole time. And he finally came out.
I just say that.
He finally came out his gopher hole and exposed himself. I'm not even going to call your name anymore. Bach, we need to change this on here, too, when we're on.
Is it on the fan, VJ?
Yes.
Your boy. Huh?
Yes. But think about, listen, he didn't know I was an investigator. They called me 007. He says, holy crap, was Vershan here on time?
Then he came back and said,
am I one of your best fans, VJ? Absolutely not. You are, Eric, only because you just keep it up the rhetoric and you are consistent. So you are a top fan because you're consistent, even if it's consistent the wrong way.
He's a troll.
He's a troll. And somebody around the ticket. I'm looking.
All right. Hey, when we come back, I couldn't save this for the Black Shirt Report, but this is going to be a long topic.
We'll do another Black Shirt Blitz.
All right. When we come back, the Sanders boys ripped the weekend up. Shiloh and Shadur.
It's your best buddy. Your best buddy.
Oh, yeah, they did. Hey, look, I'm about to buy me a jersey now. Only on 93.7 The Ticket. We'll be right back.
Go hog wild, pit barbecue. It's $5.99 barbecue time. Hurry to Hog Wild for a complete barbecue meal that's only $5.99. Get a one-meat sandwich loaded with our award-winning barbecue, plus your choice of a classic side and drink for just $5.99. Upgrade your sandwich to beef brisket for just $1 more. Join us for lunch or dinner in Lincoln at 3210 Cornhusker Highway. Order online at GoHogWild.com. But don't be late, we close at 8.
The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeyman electricians from $32.50 to $42.50 per hour with paid benefits. And if you're looking for a new career, they're hiring apprentices at $19.50 per hour with paid benefits. Call the office at 402-423-4497 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Keep summer green with Judson Bylene and Judson Irrigation. More than 40 years ago, Judson Irrigation started taking in orphans. Lawn sprinkler systems installed by a quickie, cheapy summer job, install them and forget them outfit, long forgotten. Call Judson Irrigation. They'll never forget you.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
This is James Harrell with NP Dodge Real Estate. When I became a licensed realtor, I wanted a brokerage that would help me grow in my new career. I found that in Lincoln First Realty. When Lincoln First was acquired by NP Dodge, the training and support I received only got better. I love knowing I have the power of the NP Dodge brand behind me. I would recommend NP Dodge to new agents looking to jumpstart their real estate career and to current agents who want to take their business to the next level.
Expand your career with NP Dodge. Call Eric at 402-434-2222.
Spring sports are here and it's time to upgrade your equipment. But don't go rushing to your big box store. Play It Again Sports is your place to go for all spring sports equipment for baseball, softball, golf, and disc golf. Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And don't forget, buying from them is a great way to get new products with great discounts by also bringing in your used items for store credit or cash on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
This is Bill Mitchner, Executive Director of Lincoln Lighthouse. Did you know Lighthouse provides multiple programs for students such as one-on-one tutoring and mentoring, as well as pro-social skill exercises, while providing them a nourishing meal and a safe space during all months of the year, even during school breaks? Learn more or contribute to Lighthouse at lincolnlighthouse.org today.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs, from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Right now, when you drive by Honda of Lincoln, you'll see more than 200 new Hondas and over 125 pre-owned vehicles. Hi, Charlie Stone here, and with me on the line is Andy Goodyear of Honda of Lincoln. Andy, how does it feel to have so many vehicles in stock again for your customers?
Charlie, it feels amazing to see how excited our customers are. They love the ability to see, test drive, and take immediate delivery of the exact new Honda they're looking for.
Do you have some good offers to talk about?
We sure do, Charlie. We're offering financing as low as 0.9% APR up to 72 months, or great lease rates on every new Honda. It's the perfect time to drive away in the new Honda you've been dreaming of.
How about pre-owned, Andy?
We have over 125 pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Just about every make and model with prices starting at under $10,000.
Maybe it's time you experience the best, the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill Road, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
93.7 The Ticket is your home for every Kansas City Royals baseball game. Bobby Witt Jr., Salvador Perez, Vinny Pasquantino, and the rest of the Royals attempt to make the postseason for the second season in a row. And you can hear all the action on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Your home for Kansas City Royals baseball. On the Block with Eric Strickland, Jay Foreman, and Austin Orman.
The goal for those coming on the road, let's go get that first one. And then here's what'll happen. There'll be you'll kind of be lackadaisical. Instead of keeping that energy, why not too? Instead of keeping that energy, you'll probably see just a little bit more ease of play, because in the psyche, we did what we came to do.
Every weekday from 3 to 5 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Back with Vershan Jackson. Powered by Bauer on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back to the Captain Show, 93.7 The Ticket. This is the fastest 2 hours in radio. Bob, former Nebraska defensive lineman Nash Huckmaker signs with Tampa Bay. What happened to him with Baltimore?
Apparently, they weren't too impressed with him when they had him out there in rookie tryouts. So, gets another opportunity.
No, that's crazy, man. You sign with one team and then you try to get with the other. I hope that's not a blind spot to deter him in the NFL. But as we go, we have to go on. Thomas Fedoni ended up being drafted by New York. They had mini camp this week. Great camps for a lot of guys, especially Shedeur Sanders. Now, Shedeur Sanders signed with Cleveland Browns. Him and Dylan Gabriel. So it was a lot seeing them out there together, and Shiloh's making the best of it by proof. Shedeur making the best of it by proving that he should be there in the first place. But Bach, did you watch any of it, or did you see any of it? I know at the end of the day they had picture day, and the picture man told them to strike a pose, and most of them threw their hands up like they doing the Rolex watch again.
I know he did. So Shedeur did get some good reports out of there, as did Dylan, I suppose. But this was just 7-on-7. You're obviously not going up against some of the better defenders either. So it's kind of a nice introduction to the NFL, and he had some throws. You know, every throw is going to be scrutinized. He had some throws like, that looks like an NFL throw. That's why he was expected to be a top pick. And then some others, that might get picked off in the NFL if you float them out there like that. So long ways to go for both of them. The rookie adjustment usually is going to happen, but starting off from 7-on-7s, they look good. But of course, that's, again, you can't make too much of an evaluation on just 7-on-7.
Dylan Gabriel, 5'10",
listed 5'11".
Listed at 5'11". Reporter said he's shorter than me.
That's right.
I'm just telling you. So you say you take what you want. Lefty, he's a lefty. I think they got a great situation going on in Cleveland because you got two young and up-and-coming guys. It's not like these are young bucks. These guys are 24, 25, 26 years old. So they've played a lot of football for different organizations, right? Both of those guys. And they've played at a high level. So I think you don't look to Flacco. I don't think you look to Flacco as your starter. I think because Pickett is young, if Pickett can prove himself to be the guy, then you might want to go with Pickett. One of those two guys are close, and then 2 and 3. But if not, if these two guys are just as good, if not better, than the Flaccos and the you got to go with those two, I think. And then you have, I don't know if you keep a Flacco around versus but I'm hearing that the New Orleans Saints, didn't Carr just retire?
He did.
Yeah.
Okay. New Orleans Saints, they need a quarterback. So
Kirk Cousins.
No, but Kirk Cousins is finished.
No, he's not.
He's done.
He's going. His name is buzzing around the league.
Please, don't do it.
Yeah. We got reports that the Steelers are interested in him. Now the Saints are probably going to be looking at him. Who is they backup?
Biggest racket ever.
Did they draft a quarterback?
I believe they did. I think. Let me look up the Saints quarterback situation because they believe they drafted one, but they don't seem to have. I think so. They got Tyler Shuck.
Oh
from
my
Louisville.
God! Did you see him in the combine?
Who?
Some of his passes.
That's what I'm saying. Well, you can't go get a Kirk Cousins. You either got to go get somebody that's a difference maker in that, or build. Whatever happened to building? There could only be one champion, but you got to build.
So their quarterbacks that they had last year, if you're talking about building, would you build with Spencer Rattler or Jake Haener? Those are the other quarterbacks on there.
You wouldn't got Spencer Rattler in the second round, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Give it to him.
5th round, by the way.
Well, you still wouldn't drafted him. You drafted him.
Yeah.
You drafted two quarterbacks at Cleveland. So that means you said this is a spot that we have got to get under control. Even though you had Deshaun Watson under contract, even though you got Flacco under contract, even though, do you think Flacco's contract is guaranteed?
I'm not sure.
Great question, huh? Great question. Do you think Pritchard's contract, who was traded, is guaranteed? We know the $240 million man who hasn't played barely 4 or 5 games in the 3 years that he's been under contract is not playing any football for the Cleveland Browns this year. So he ain't going nowhere. He'll be in the room. Now, where do you go from there? Because when you start looking at the contracts, then you start to understand that, they might have to keep this guy because it's a guaranteed contract. You know what that means? That even if you cut him, guess what you got to do, Bob?
Pay him.
Even if you cut him and he goes to New Orleans Saints, guess what you got to do? He's going to get paid twice. But if you trade him and get something back out of him, to me, that's a better situation than cutting the guy or letting the guy go and you get nothing out of him.
Well, now you're in a situation, now you have 2 teams looking for 2 quarterbacks. And you got 2 quarterbacks out there in the Kirk Cousins and an Aaron Rodgers. So, these going to be 2 of the highest sought guys right now as we talk, trying to get on a team and trying to get them in camp and get them ready because now the Saints are in a position where they don't have anybody.
That's what I'm saying.
And you're not going to throw, what's his name, the Spencer Rattler out there to the Wolves. I hope not.
Here you are.
Who's the coach now?
Here you are, too.
Saints.
Maybe that's why he got fired. The coach got fired? Is that what you're telling me? Because how do you not know that Carr was going to retire before the season even started? So maybe you could have got a quarterback in the draft.
Don't you think
Kellen Moore is the Saints quarterback? They got Tyler Shuck, but
don't you think
Tyler Shuck? When did they get him?
In the 3rd, 4th round.
Let me say this one more time, so you guys understand this. If you consistently draft 4th, 5th round quarterbacks, with the exception, I believe, of Shador and some of the other guys, there's not that many guys that are going to turn around like Tom Brady.
So Tyler was a 2nd round pick this past year.
Okay. So the year before that, they got a 5th rounder in what's your buddy's name? It's Rattler.
Rattler. Yeah.
The year before that, did they draft a quarterback? No, they traded for Carr. A couple of years ago, right? 2-3 years ago. My point of me saying this whole thing is, did you look at Flacco's? Dave Marino said Flacco's is guaranteed $4.25 million.
Yeah, so his is just a $4 million deal in 1 year, and Pickett's only got 1 year left on his. His is fully guaranteed, but it's only 2.6. He's still in that rookie contract.
Well, there you go. To me, that's who's expendable. Flacco, if I'm the GM in this situation, I'm trying to figure this in the head coach. Who do I want in the room? A guy that's still on his rookie contract or a guy that's been in the league for 20 years?
Depends on what you're looking for, though. I mean, remember, they were 3-14 last year. Are you competing? If you're competing for a playoff spot, then you might want Flacco. If you're looking for a quarterback of the future, Flacco's long aged out of that.
Well, Pritchard ain't it either.
Yeah,
he's not it either. He was at Pittsburgh, right? Pritchard.
They better trade for Jameis Winston.
Listen to me. There's no way that you give up a Flacco for a Pritchard. You trade Pickett. You trade Pickett to New Orleans and get something out of him. You keep Flacco because guess what? Flacco's getting older. He's old. And he might not be around for the whole season. One of those other guys are going to have to step up. But here, is this the same Flacco that won the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
That one? Is this the same Flacco that was in the Super Bowl or in the playoffs for I don't know how many years of his career? That one?
Well, yeah, just took the Browns to the playoffs 2 years ago.
I'm even talking before that.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to tell you is Flacco has got 20 years of NFL football knowledge. And you got 2 rookie quarterbacks. You need Flacco. You need Flacco.
Yeah, I do think Pickett's the odd man out.
He is. He's gone. See you later.
Gandhi. He taking them to the what? Flacco take the Browns to where?
The playoffs.
Oh, okay. Let's say the Super Bowl.
No,
they won't. Now.
You know,
here's what I'm gonna tell you though. Here's what I'm gonna tell you. Cleveland just like Detroit was 2 years ago, Cleveland is my sleeper team now.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
I'm telling
Nick
you.
Chubb's a free agent, by the way, now. He's no longer
Nick
with
Chubb's
us.
Did y'all not see who they got in the second round?
Quint Judkins?
Yeah, from Ohio State.
Yeah.
You
They
better
got 2 running backs.
listen to me right quick. They replaced that one with those 2. Both of the running backs they got, to me, are they Nick Chubb? Not. They ain't that close. They're close, but not there yet. But them 2 running backs are going to be phenomenal in that backfield together. I promise you that. They don't have a lot of miles on them. They'll be fine.
Well, maybe they can get Bailey Zappi, or Cooper Rush, or one of those guys.
Dad34 says trade Dylan G to the Saints.
Yeah.
That would be the move. That's the move.
By the way, his height I know is kind of came up this weekend. There's some smaller statured quarterbacks that have had success. Russell Wilson certainly stands.
Russell
above
Wilson,
him.
well, how tall? 6
I
foot?
think Russell Wilson's 5'11". I think you look at
Your boy?
Kyler Murray's 5'10".
Has
5'8".
Kyler Murray had any success in the NFL?
No.
I mean, I would say he's had success.
He has no success. What? Has he been to the playoffs besides the first year?
So Kyler Murray has been a 2-time Pro Bowler. I think that's probably a little bit of success.
That's pretty good.
Now, he was the first overall pick, so he might be great on a different scale. But I'm saying he's not.
What is his record?
Bob.
What's his record?
Y'all need to get rid of Kyler Murray,
He's
okay?
36-45-1.
Thank you. He's a loser.
You can't even see over the line.
Listen, I love Kyler Murray. I think he's an NFL quarterback, but is he a starting NFL quarterback? Can he take you to the promised land?
With the right receivers, he can.
He's
right
been in the
team.
league for 4 years now, almost. More
I mean,
4
but
or
look
5
who he
years.
played for.
How come they didn't got no receivers? They got a first-round pick.
They got
Who'd you guys get in the draft?
Marvin
Played
Harrison last year.
6 years so far. He does have Marvin Harrison Jr. They didn't add any wide receivers. I was looking for him to do that, but they went heavy defense this year.
Marvin Harrison Jr. How'd he do last year? Did he go over 1,000?
He did pretty well.
Did he go over 1,000? That's any receiver worth his salt in the NFL. To me, goes over 1,000
or close to it. And I think he was close to it. Let me see where he's at exactly.
No, he probably depending on if he had a different quarterback.
So he had 885 and 8 touchdowns.
Okay, didn't get to 900.
It's 15 yards away.
Yeah, but okay. Do you have their whole receiving roster up?
I could pull it up.
Well, pull it up real quick and see who was the next. Did he lead the team in receiving?
Yeah, I'd assume. Let me look and see who.
Think about that for a minute. You're in the NFL. You got 16 games. Divide 800 divided by 16. What you get?
Well, yeah, he played in 17 games.
Divided by 800. What you get? And how many touchdowns?
He had 8 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm. About a half a touchdown a game.
It's about 52 yards a game. He did not lead them in receiving, but he led their wide receivers in receiving. Trey McBride, their tight end, was a 1,000-yard tight end last year, 1,146 to be exact. But he only had 2 touchdowns.
And their record
was not very good.
Thank you. So my point is, if you don't put weapons behind or with a 5'8" Kyler Murray, you are in trouble. You just want to be a football team, Bach. Sorry, you guys ain't going to the playoffs no time soon. I apologize, Bach, in advance.
We'll see.
I
feel better than my situation than the Browns, so you just picked as your underdog.
Okay, I'm glad you said that, my friend. Friendly wager?
Sure. Better record?
Better record?
Absolutely. I'm
Cleveland
down.
Browns? What's your
Arizona
team?
Cardinals.
Yeah, I'm taking Cleveland.
All right.
You taking Arizona.
Oh, absolutely.
We'll figure out what the wager is later. Throw it to Bray.
All right, you listen to the captain here on 93.7 The Ticket with 3-time national champ Vershan Jackson, the All-American and Hall of Famer Terrell Farley, and myself, Jake Bockoven. We'll be back after this.
Keep summer green with Judson Baleen and Judson Irrigation. More than 40 years ago, Judson Irrigation started taking in orphans. Lawn sprinkler systems installed by a quickie, cheapy summer job, install them and forget them outfit, long forgotten. Call Judson Irrigation. They'll never forget you.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
Hey Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, two-time national champion, here to talk to you about Window World Lincoln. At Window World, we specialize in replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing. Whether you're looking to enhance the beauty of your home or increase its energy efficiency, we've got you covered. And here's the best part. We offer the best for less. Our team is dedicated to providing top quality products and exceptional service at affordable prices. We want to earn your business and make your home improvement dreams a reality. So why wait? Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or visit our website at windowworldlincoln.com. Window World Lincoln, where quality meets affordability.
Attention! Acres is cutting interest rates and offering great deals below market value on the largest selection of used inventory in the nation. For a limited time, Acres is offering interest rates as low as 2.9% on our late model John Deere ag equipment. Acres' low interest rates, along with our below market prices on select John Deere used planters, tractors, sprayers, and combines, makes it a great time to upgrade your equipment for the 2025 season. Visit acres.com for details. That's AKRS.com. Offer ends May 31st, 2025. Subject to approved financing. Offer may change at any time without notice.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
At Planet Fitness, we're declaring it. This is the year of getting stronger, and you can get started now by saving when you join today. We have all the best-in-class equipment you could ever need, and you can work out your way on your time at any convenient location near you. Most open 24 hours. So let's do this. Join Planet Fitness today and save. Just $1 down, $15 a month.
Find your nearest club and join today. Deal ends Friday, May 16th.
See Home Club for details.
Lincoln's go-to for fun isn't new. It's a place that's been a staple of the city for years and is only getting better. Matson's Bowling and Billiards always has open bowling available with no long lines, unlike other centers. They have live music almost every weekend and great food at EJ's Bar and Lounge, with seating for 150 people. They have popular meals like the EJ Burger, pizza for the whole family, and famous EJ's Wings. Contact Sarah to book a party for friends, coworkers, or family at Matson's Bowling and Billiards, just south of 48th and Holdridge.
Nebraska Veterans Aid is here for veterans and dependents facing unforeseen financial emergencies. Get assistance with food, fuel, shelter, clothing, transportation, and even funeral and medical expenses. If you're a veteran facing a financial emergency, apply for Nebraska Veterans Aid through your county veteran service officer. Learn more at veterans.nebraska.gov/NVA. Sponsored by the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Garage doors can break down or quit working at the worst times. At Doors Plus, they understand that a broken garage door sometimes means repair and not replace. Sometimes, all you need to make your door like new again is a few bolts, a realignment, or even a new balance. Trust the pros at Doors Plus to handle your garage door repair the right way so you can get on with your busy schedule. Visit them online at DoorsPlusLLC.com or give them a call today at 402-590-5800. Doors Plus. Garage doors and more.
Mike, I've been thinking our house could really use a makeover. How about new siding?
I've been thinking the same thing. Have you heard of James Hardy?
Yes. Sarah down the street had Roofing Service Company install James Hardy siding on their home, and they love it.
Roofing Service Company does have great reviews.
They took her through the design process and made everything super easy.
Roofing Service Company offers expert design and installation. Couple that with James Hardy's durable products and variety of colors, you and your family will love your exterior remodel. Just visit roofingservicecompany.com. That's roofingservicecompany.com.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is your place in North Lincoln to go for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a top-notch walk-in temperature-controlled high-end wine room. Plus, you can enjoy free samples from their tasting bar. There's only one place to go for all your needs for spirits and cigars. That's Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln.
When you're outdoors beneath Nebraska skies, adventure comes in all sizes. From quick escapes and long weekends to true off-the-grid retreats. Paddle, hike, camp, explore. Whether you have a few hours or a few days, we'll guide you to a state park or recreation area that's a perfect fit. Start your next adventure today at yournebraskaparks.com. Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Nebraska Veterans Aid is here for veterans and dependents facing unforeseen financial emergencies. Get assistance with food, fuel, shelter, clothing, transportation, and even funeral and medical expenses. If you're a veteran facing a financial emergency, apply for Nebraska Veterans Aid through your county veteran service officer. Learn more at veterans.nebraska.gov/NVA. Sponsored by the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs, from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
Back with Vershan Jackson, powered by Bauer on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5. What you gonna do when Nebraska comes for you? We coming through, scoring touchdown or two. We gonna beat that 3 like he beat me last year, but we beat them. Okay, enough of that. I was trying. It was going for a minute there.
Where the network was going there.
It's going there.
So that's
You don't like my Curtis Blow flow?
that was a 1.
That was better
That
than
was
a
weak.
1.
That sounded worse than the Curtis Blow. Actually,
No, it didn't. I was Bach. What did you give it, Bach?
I thought it was better than I could do it.
It was good until
No.
I got out to the end. I
Bach
didn't
is-
know what to put with.
Bach's not a rapper. All right,
But Bach gives a 3. Better than your 1.
3. I'll give you a 2+ then.
Okay, so Bach's gonna give me a. What you giving me, Bach?
Let's stick it. That 3 sounds good.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well,
Man.
out of what?
Talk about loud pass
I
punch
did.
to yourself.
Out of 10,
Here. Thanks a lot for that one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Bach, you got some bites for us. You got some little tidbits.
Well, I just thought it was interesting this weekend. We did see Matt Rule, and he's hard to miss these days. He's just always kind of out there somewhere, right? From Monday Night Raw to this weekend now, shaking hands with Kyle Larson at Victory Lane after Kyle Larson won at Kansas Speedway. A lot of people kind of were interested to see Matt Rule out there. Obviously, shaking hands is something that Jay Higgins probably would have appreciated at one point, the Iowa football team, if you kind of go back to that. But what do you guys think about seeing Matt Rule? I know, Terrell, sometimes you kind of think maybe it's too much exposure, but, in my mind, as more fans see Matt Rule here and there, and whether it's Raw or NASCAR, some of these wrestling, his Monday Night Raw goes to wrestling or NASCAR or wherever he's showing up, maybe just making you think about Nebraska football for a second.
Well, I mean, it's not exposing yourself. I mean, it's not about being everywhere, but we just want you to win, though. But we haven't experienced that yet, so hopefully we can get that feeling. And then once we be a 9-3 team, Bach, a 10-2 team, he can fly everywhere around the world. I would love to see him everywhere.
Well, I think that's how you know it's going to be a better season than people think, because we're making the rounds, and I think as a head coach in this climate, right, you got to make the rounds. NASCAR is a huge event. And if you can be with somebody who just won the NASCAR 400, do you know what that opens up as far as recruiting for you? That's just more people like Terrell Farley who know people. That's the truth.
I can't believe you just said that. It opens up what now?
It opens you up that you know more people.
What 18-year-olds, 17-year-olds sitting at home watching NASCAR?
What are you talking about?
I'm just saying,
watch
it helps for recruiting.
I used to watch this. People in this day and age. What are all of the guys buying? What kind of car? Slow ones? Pintos? No, everybody's buying Jeeps. No, everybody's buying GMC Terrains. Oh, no. Everybody's buying, what is that? A Jeep Compass. Oh, no. They're still on Chevy Impalas. No. Maybe they're driving Hyundai Sonatas. Wait a second. Maybe it's a Nissan Altima. Those guys, how many Subaru Foresters have you seen down at the university? How many? How many guys are driving?
I know
Nissan
you're not
Sentras?
trying to go there. I know.
I'm asking you.
I see where you're going, but
how
guess what?
How many guys are driving? That is a Subaru Forester and a Hyundai Tucson. How many are driving over there at the university right now? How many are driving Ford Explorers? Huh? Or a Buick?
But
or a Honda?
But listen,
I'm only calling the cars that I see. There's another Honda.
But listen,
who's driving a Honda Accord that plays for Nebraska? It might be one guy.
But listen, here's what I'm saying. They're not thinking about Kyle Larson. They're driving a SRT. They listening to Pooh Shiesty drive a SRT. They ain't getting it from Kyle Larson. Just because he in NASCAR, I know good and well. I wouldn't watch NASCAR at an 18-year-old, 17-year-old.
That's you.
Most of them is not.
I watched NASCAR.
Because it was good back then. They had Dale Earnhardt Jr.
What's the difference?
Senior.
It's just different drivers. Still the same race.
You just
the
think
cars
just because
are faster?
Michael Jordan got some stock in NASCAR that, I'm going to watch NASCAR now. I'm going to watch the Jordan sign go all around, around and around.
Stop for a second. I've been watching NASCAR since I was a little boy. I've been loving fast cars, 4 speeds, anything that goes fast. You're talking to a guy who loves cars.
Talking to a guy who just won a new T-shirt.
Who loves horsepower. Mustang. Monte Carlos with 350s bored over 30 to make it a 355. Do you even know what that means? You know what a 355 is?
Now you're talking about drag racing. Difference than
no. I'm not talking about dragging, sir.
I'm just saying you talk about drag racing cars though.
No,
there's a difference between
I'm not talking about
drag racing and
excuse me, sir. I know that. I'm talking about racing. I don't care what it is. I go to Eagle Speedway. I love it.
Oh yeah, Eagle Racing.
I love Eagle. Now I won't get into another one of those cars and go around and around no more because the G-force is just too much. Unless you're driving, then you can hang on and then you can kind of dip with it. But if you're riding, you ain't got that much room to move and you're on the outside and I'm just like, nah, I'm not gonna do that again. But I love to go see it. So I'm simply saying it's a great event in order for coach to show his face and maybe open it up. How many people are NASCAR? Don't you know that's a huge event? Do you know how big NASCAR is?
Yes, Vershan.
Okay. So then what's wrong with coach going to the NASCAR?
Who said something was wrong?
I thought you did.
You said something about recruiting.
You can.
Nobody.
Do you see these guys? You see these guys standing behind the pit crew guys? Do you know the pit crew? Do you know who they use for pit crew? Now this is a serious question because guess what? You really want to get another job? I can hook you up with a pit crew in NASCAR. Listen to me. Who do you think they recruit for the pit crew?
Who, Vershan?
Football players, athletes. You know why?
Some of you can't change a tire in 5 seconds.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got to be big, fast, strong to be doing all of that. And you got to know how to move as a team. How fast do you think they change those tires in the pit stop? Matter of fact, I'll give a T-shirt. You got 15 seconds. How fast is the fastest pit stop crew? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right there.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
No T-shirt.
Nothing.
Yeah, Big Daddy Travis said.
Too late.
12 seconds. Nebraska fan. Bill 10.2.
Bach, did you look it up?
Oh, I thought you knew the answer.
No, I don't know the answer. I know it's fast. I don't
know what it is.
Listen, I think it's more like 5 point something. No, I mean, listen, this is on the fly. I just had to think about this for a second because I got offered to go be a pit crew guy. Trust me, they make $100,000 in that pit crew.
Say under 12 seconds, often under 10 seconds, with some teams even achieving under 9 seconds.
Oh, wow.
Be some of the fast.
Now, does it say what that entails? What all does that entail as far as the pit crew? What does that entail they do? We know it's take off 4 tires and put 4 tires on and gas it up. What else? Clean the windshields. What else?
Yeah, this was just the changing of the tires. But I can see what.
Yeah, but by the time they get through changing those tires, everything else needs to be done, because as soon as the tires get on and they jack it down, pow, it's gone. I watched this. This is my wheelhouse. I'm dead serious.
Big Daddy Trevor says nap car. Everyone falls asleep because it's boring. Want to see real horsepower? Go to Eagle and watch High Limit Sprints in June.
I like Eagle. But I
when the last time you been to Eagle?
It was just an Eagle. When was that? It couldn't have been more than
I was out there.
We always out there. Yeah. What are you talking about?
How long ago was this, Bob?
It was just 6 months ago. What are you talking about? It was just like 6 months ago, wasn't it, Bob?
It might have been like
a year ago.
Yeah, a year or so.
I'll say 6 months, because I guarantee you nobody was racing in the snow 6 months ago.
A year ago.
All right. No.
6 months ago would have been the end of the season. Anyway.
I think it was last year.
Oh, I guess it would have been. That was December, November. Yeah, but it would have been November. It's okay. I'm a little bit lost. It's sometime a year ago.
December.
I like fast cars. Just because you don't, it don't matter. I like fast cars. And people who drive cars, everybody don't, you think it's easy. It's not.
My dad had a GTO when I was little.
You didn't get to drive it.
I didn't get to drive it, but I got to drive the MG Midget. The little green one with the top.
Yeah, you can handle that
top.
one.
Yeah,
the
it
head
was
was sticking out the top of it?
Yeah, not that. Yeah.
You know how to drive a stick?
Yeah.
No.
So when I was 14, how to learn to drive. That's what
you're in your 30s, right?
No, he don't drive. No.
You know how to drive a stick?
Absolutely not.
Yeah. If the world ended, he'd be in trouble.
What is the...
I think we'd all be in trouble.
What do you think the odds are of people that know how to drive a stick below the age of 35?
Probably 20%.
If you are below the age of 35 and you know how to drive a stick, please say yes or no. If you're above the age of 35 and you know how to drive a stick, please say yes or no. I just want to do a little comparison real quick. Okay? Just put over yes. So that means you're over 35 and yes. Or put under no. That means you're under 35 and no. Let's just do a little something. We'll be right back. 93.7, The Ticket.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Attention! Acres is cutting interest rates and offering great deals below market value on the largest selection of used inventory in the nation. For a limited time, Acres is offering interest rates as low as 2.9% on our late model John Deere ag equipment. Acres low interest rates, along with our below market prices on select John Deere used planters, tractors, sprayers, and combines, makes it a great time to upgrade your equipment for the 2025 season. Visit acres.com for details. That's AKRS.com. Offer ends May 31st, 2025. Subject to approved financing. Offer may change at any time without notice.
Lincoln's go-to for fun isn't new. It's a place that's been a staple of the city for years and is only getting better. Matson's Bowling and Billiards always has open bowling available with no long lines, unlike other centers. They have live music almost every weekend and great food at EJ's Bar and Lounge, with seating for 150 people. They have popular meals like the EJ Burger, pizza for the whole family, and famous EJ's Wings. Contact Sarah to book a party for friends, coworkers, or family at Matson's Bowling and Billiards, just south of 48th and Holdridge.
Keep summer green with Judson Bylene and Judson Irrigation. More than 40 years ago, Judson Irrigation started taking in orphans. Lawn sprinkler systems installed by a quickie, cheapy summer job, install them and forget them outfit, long forgotten. Call Judson Irrigation. They'll never forget you.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Make plans to join 93.7 The Ticket and the Amon Green Foundation for the first annual Nebraska Esports Golf Tournament on Monday, June 9th at Wilderness Ridge. It's a 4-man scramble starting at 11 a.m. that will feature former Husker greats like Amon Green, Johnny Rogers, Niles Paul, Tony Davis, Adam Carricker, Vershan Jackson, and more, with great prizes and great golf. Sponsorships are also available. Call or text us at 402-464-5685 with questions, or sign your team up online at theticketfm.com. Registration goes through May 30th.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Garage doors can break down or quit working at the worst times. At Doors Plus, they understand that a broken garage door sometimes means repair and not replace. Sometimes, all you need to make your door like new again is a few bolts, a realignment, or even a new balance. Trust the pros at Doors Plus to handle your garage door repair the right way so you can get on with your busy schedule. Visit them online at DoorsPlusLLC.com or give them a call today at 402-590-5800. Doors Plus, garage doors and more.
Right now, when you drive by Honda of Lincoln, you'll see more than 200 new Hondas and over 125 pre-owned vehicles. Hi, Charlie Stone here, and with me on the line is Andy Goodyear of Honda of Lincoln. Andy, how does it feel to have so many vehicles in stock again for your customers?
Charlie, it feels amazing to see how excited our customers are. They love the ability to see, test drive, and take immediate delivery of the exact new Honda they're looking for.
Do you have some good offers to talk about?
We sure do, Charlie. We're offering financing as low as 0.9% APR up to 72 months, or great lease rates on every new Honda. It's the perfect time to drive away in the new Honda you've been dreaming of.
How about pre-owned, Andy?
We have over 125 pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Just about every make and model with prices starting at under $10,000.
Maybe it's time you experience the best, the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill Road, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
This is Bill Mitchner, Executive Director of Lincoln Lighthouse. Did you know Lighthouse provides multiple programs for students such as one-on-one tutoring and mentoring, as well as pro-social skill exercises, while providing them a nourishing meal and a safe space during all months of the year, even during school breaks? Learn more or contribute to Lighthouse at lincolnlighthouse.org today.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs, from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
Mike, I've been thinking our house could really use a makeover. How about new siding?
I've been thinking the same thing. Have you heard of James Hardy?
Yes. Sarah down the street had Roofing Service Company install James Hardy siding on their home, and they love it.
Roofing Service Company does have great reviews.
They took her through the design process and made everything super easy.
Roofing Service Company offers expert design and installation. Couple that with James Hardy's durable products and variety of colors, you and your family will love your exterior remodel. Just visit roofingservicecompany.com. That's roofingservicecompany.com.
Play ball! Haymarket Park is buzzing with excitement this summer. Grab your crew and get in on the fun. Be sure to catch all the daily specials and promotions this season, like Thirsty Thursday, Fireworks Friday, Souvenir Saturday, Family Fun Day Sunday, plus special events and discounts all summer long. Don't miss out on the action as the Lincoln Salt Dogs take on their biggest rivals and knock the ball out of the park. Visit saltdogs.com and see this week's promotions and grab your tickets.
Nebraska Veterans Aid is here for veterans and dependents facing unforeseen financial emergencies. Get assistance with food, fuel, shelter, clothing, transportation, and even funeral and medical expenses. If you're a veteran facing a financial emergency, apply for Nebraska Veterans Aid through your county veteran service officer. Learn more at veterans.nebraska.gov/NVA. Sponsored by the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
Three-time national champion Vershan Jackson.
Touchdown. Vershan Jackson, number 34, gets the touchdown.
Husker Hall of Famer Terrell Farley.
Defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror, number 43.
And Jake Bockoven. Coming at you live from the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer.
Yeah! 93.7 The Ticket is the Captain Show. Fastest 2 hours in radio. I'm with the Badger and Bauer.
Infrastructure.
Bauer.
Underground.
Let's go, Brent.
Escalated.
That's how we do it here. Real quick, real nice. Bob, what's the text line talking about in this manual transmission? Vroom, vroom.
Yeah, there's a lot of response to that, so we can run through it here real quick. You ask if people were under 35 or over 35 and if they know how to drive in manual. Big Daddy Travis says under, yes. Nebraska ball fan, under, yes. 2526 says over, and of course, yes.
Ooh.
9531 says over 35, no. Old Dad's 34, over, and yes. 9079 over, yes. Box Neighbor 39, yes. Money EG in Kansas 55 did not let us know. 162 says over and no. Ethan says 32. First car was the S10 Chevy stick shift. So hopefully I would imagine he knew how to drive it.
8992 model, somewhere in there.
There you go. 6696 says over and started driving a stick when I was 10. And Bill and Bennett says manual transmission cars are not massively produced anymore because today's youth can't drive it and grind the gears and burn up the clutch. Repairs can cost a small fortune.
Yeah. I had that happen. I had a guy, and he was, anyway, had a guy come buy a car. It was a manual transmission, and he just had to have it. And I was like, you sure? Hadn't driven one in 20 years. Burned it up. Burned it up. But look, burned it up and came back and was like, hey, I can't really drive it. My clutch leg, my left leg is starting to cramp up on me, and I just, it's just too much. So quite naturally, I was like, just bring it back and we'll take care of you.
Did you take a look at it before you took it back?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Had my mechanic take a look at it and drove it. He said, yeah, the clutch is Gandhi.
What are clutches running? 1,500, 2,000?
I mean, by the time you get parts labor, you probably anywhere from 700, depending on what kind, to 1,000 parts labor. Especially, depending on where you go.
Put that on your
everything
bill,
is up. Right.
I'll bill you. Yeah, you can get another car.
Right.
Hey, Bach, I want to, I went to Omaha Friday. Me and VJ spent some time together Friday.
Oh, yeah. Me and VJ spent some time together. Oh.
He said he was going up to Omaha.
It was only because you wanted to come spend time with me.
We spent like 6 hours together.
Oh, because you really wanted to hang with me for 6 hours.
Guess what, Bach? The same as we do on the show. Talk smack the whole 6 hours, Bach. That was it.
Somebody said to me, it's like, ain't y'all friends? I'm like, yeah. We friends?
Yeah.
But that don't mean I don't get to tell him what time it is.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
Yeah.
I've been telling him what time it is since he was a young boy.
Yeah. Ain't no shame of me taking you outside and putting you on some skates.
See? We loved it. We love that action.
All right. Let's get back to the regular broadcast.
Hey, listen, I think I know who Eric is now.
Yeah.
He came out again.
Yeah, Eric's really showing his sensitive side today, ain't he?
I know who Eric is.
What's going on? Is it Valentine's Day, Eric, for you? Or something? You really coming out the woodworks today.
Woo! Horrible 0.2.
We only take our vehicles to A1 Automotive, VJ. You have no idea, VJ. Look.
I promise you, I know who Eric is. I guarantee it. I know you. I can't believe you still got a 560 number. kind of.
You go
That kind of oldish. If you got 560, you know what I'm talking about?
No,
now?
I know.
Well, if you got a 560 number, that means you've been around Lincoln for a little while, buddy.
I thought the 531 numbers was kind of
that's
different.
New.
Yeah,
that's new.
Yeah.
I'm saying 402 560. See, I get them by those. Like Bach, what's the first three? You don't have to get us all.
540.
See, either the 540s, the 560s is the Lincolns. 312 sometimes. There's a couple 312s.
Mine's 450. Yeah, 450.
Yeah, well, yours is a little newer. Yours is
405.
Don't give it all up.
Yeah.
You need a lot of phone calls.
He said, my whole life, you don't know who I am. You bet your whole life, you say? You have no idea, VJ. Look at the way they talk to me. See what I'm saying? Then if you really go back in and read Eric's text messages, he just knows a little bit more than the average fan.
That's right.
You're not paying attention? I'm on the UE. And one of these days, I'm gonna pull that mask off, just like on what's my cartoon? Scooby Dooby Doo. I'm gonna pull it right off.
Because he's been here his whole life. That's
Swaggy. Of course he's been here his whole life. Of course. We know. He's talking about swag. I was getting ready to go.
Monty G said 308.
308 is the area code. 308 is out west Nebraska. I'm talking about the first three prefixes. 540. I'll tell you another one. Bach, you're going to appreciate this one. You probably wasn't here for this one. 730. That's a Lincoln number. 730, Lincoln number. Anyway, tell us about Scott Frost.
Well,
let's hear some Scott Frost news.
Yeah, well, there's not a whole lot of news. It's just kind of interesting that the Nebraska market is not letting him go, partially because of things he's said at UCF. So, article from SI and Josh Peterson says Scott Frost will never hold himself accountable for his failings at Nebraska. The former Husker head coach still isn't taking blame for his time at Nebraska. Why would you root for him in his second stint at UCF? Of course, there's a whole article about it. You can go and read that, but that was just kind of the taglines about it and the kind of the gist of the article. It's interesting because, you go from there. Sam McEwen also wrote an article that was titled, "If Scott Frost thinks Nebraska's a meat grinder, he's right. All the best jobs are." So just kind of playing with Scott Frost, the previous press conference, where he didn't quite seem to take the blame. He said other people wanted him to go to Nebraska, and that's why he made the move more so than he wanted to.
Such a lie. And
so it was just it's all interesting to see, but to go as far as to say why would you root for him in his second stint at UCF has me puzzled. I don't know why this would make you.
Why would you root for him?
Well, because he's a former Husker.
He's a villain.
He's not necessarily.
He's a villain.
He didn't walk out on Nebraska.
Oh, absolutely, he did. He walked out on us every time they were in meetings. He didn't show up. He walked out. Somehow he didn't make it.
Wasn't successful here. I'll grant you that.
Well, unfortunately, Scott should just go and coach and be quiet. Don't keep on whapping the beehive when you know you did a terrible job at your alma mater, one of which I think he's got to be the worst coach in the history of Nebraska football. Is Scott Frost a bad coach? No. I think Scott Frost is a good coach. I think he's a good offensive coordinator. I don't know what type of quarterbacks coach he is, but I think he's a good offensive coordinator as far as calling plays. Head coach, I think he's got head coach material in DNA. But that's about as far as you can send it.
Well,
until we see what he can do again.
Who else is going to take the blame? I mean, he's the coach. He's the head coach.
He never takes the blame.
And this is what's going to make it harder right now for Scott Frost is that this is the same USC team that was built before he coached it last time, because we all know who George O'Leary had that team.
UCF?
Yes, that first team ready. That was George O'Leary team. Now, this is Scott Frost team, and he has to build this team from the ground up in the Big 12. So look for him to have a shorter tenure at UCF this time, because his inability to accept responsibilities is going to really hurt him this time.
Absolutely. I hate to say this, but if I was a betting man, that'd be the team that I would probably bet on the most.
Yeah.
If I was a betting man, I would imagine that those games would be as close to what, however those.
They're
games
not going to be.
been.
They're not going to be one score games. You know, this is not going to. He's not going to have a record for one score game losses again. You know,
It's going to get bombed.
Yeah.
And or win. And I'm listen. I think Scott Frost can win at UCF. I do. Do I want him to? Absolutely not. I hope he doesn't win a game. I'm dead serious. I hope he doesn't win a game.
Why do you hope that he doesn't win a game?
Because shut up. You got another opportunity to coach football at a high level again.
Because he's still talking then.
Yeah, you're still talking about Nebraska football, and then you're lying. We need to send him a shirt or 2 or 3. Because now you're turning around and you're saying, oh, other people wanted me to be in Nebraska more than I did. That's not true. And then when you get an opportunity to be at Nebraska, you ostracize the very people, black and white players, both sides, okay? You can't just try to pick one side or the other. He treated us all equally. Have you ever, in Scott Frost's tenure, the last time we was at the University of Nebraska, say what you want, have you ever felt that comfortable?
What you mean?
Let me say it one more time.
Who? You asking me a question?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
I'm not on your team. I'm not saying nothing.
Okay.
That's your
Fine.
Scott Frost, my friend.
He's still a villain.
He's a villain.
Yeah, you are too, if that's your friend.
Well,
birds of a feather flock together. And I forgot he did flip. Remember, he flipped and became a defender in the NFL.
That's right.
Yeah. No, that I should have known something there. The flip flopper. The flip flopper.
Best chance of making it to the league for him.
Absolutely, because it wasn't that quarterback.
Yeah.
My point is, if Scott if he can just learn to zip it and let what they do on the field do the talking, like all of these coaches, if you ask me, if I'm a head coach, I'm giving you exactly what you asked me for. How you think you guys played today, Coach? Did we win or lose, Bach? Did we win or lose?
We lost.
Yeah, I'm the head coach.
Okay.
I'm saying last year I was the head coach of one of the Nebraska games. Did we win or lose?
We won.
Hey, Coach, what'd you guys do to win that game? Well, looked like we played together as a team, and we won on 3 fastest of the game. Next question.
Let's say we lost.
Well, it looked like we got beat up front. We threw 3 interceptions. We had a ball put on the ground, and we got a punt return against us. And that cannot happen. Next question.
I don't know.
Next question. Nobody got any more
Scott
questions?
Frost's name doesn't even make me upset no more. We moved along.
Bach brought it up.
I'm just happy for him. He gets that second chance that so many people don't get to go back to the same school that they coached at before. So, if it was for him, and then still get $5 million.
Why don't you ask him
still
to
get
go
$5 million
You
a
might
year.
get a job then.
I don't need a job. I mean,
tell him you don't want to go do sports radio at Florida. What school is he at?
In Orlando at UCF.
Yeah, you can go to Orlando. You'd be closer to Georgia. You ain't even got to mess around in Husker country. You can go straight on over to, what is it? Florida who?
Why?
Central Florida.
Why would I want to go somewhere where I wouldn't
You
get
said
when he
buddies.
wouldn't shake my hand either? So
Oh,
what are you talking about?
Truth shall set you free. I was wondering where it was coming
you
out.
was waiting for that one.
Yeah.
I'd rather stay here.
Okay, then. Then now you understand what I'm saying when I say if he can.
So you saying
only-
we've been disrespected in the same week, huh?
Yeah.
One by Michigan coach and one by Scott Frost.
Yep.
So
just smack.
Which
smack.
one is more?
Smack.
That Sharon Moore thing still boggles my mind. You don't get to choose your punishment. If you're the NCAA and he deserves a 2-game ban, lay it on him. Don't let him choose when he gets punished.
Dude, this is the NCAA. This is the league of slap me on the wrist type.
If
There's nothing's going on right now, it's Bush League really behind closed doors. I'm just speculating, just because it's so much. If he can say, I want to be suspended for this game, that game,
self-imposed, though. This is not
self-imposed.
self-imposed. So this is not the NCAA telling them this is what he's choosing to do. So what they're saying is that he don't respect Nebraska enough to coach them. And Matt Rule should put that on the bulletin board. If you can't walk in there and fire your guys up and say, this coach thinks y'all are piss poor players this bad that he doesn't even want to coach in this game. If you don't want to get out here and play, don't even run on the field.
Stay in the locker room.
So you should use that as extra advantage.
We're going to be there.
And make sure that next year, if he happens to get suspended for any other games, he better not pick Nebraska.
But that's what I was saying. I know it's self-imposed. I was saying the NCAA is going to have to confirm it or come on top of it. And if I was them, I would say, no, you don't get to choose your punishment. You don't get to choose to sit in timeout right in front of the TV. You're going to sit in timeout in the corner. You don't get to choose what you get to do. If I'm the Big Ten, I'm upset because he's trying to take a Big Ten game off rather than a non-con. That should upset TV partners. If you're a TV partner with the Big Ten, you want everything you can get, as far as Michigan full strength versus Nebraska. Care less about Michigan, Oklahoma. Nebraska feels like they're getting big timed here. And that's the frustration.
It's not getting big time.
Big Brother's walking over. The Big Ten, Michigan, everybody's walking over and saying, we care more about Oklahoma and Michigan and the ratings for that game than we care about Nebraska and Michigan.
And
he
went to school
not
there.
even in your conference.
He didn't go to school there.
He went to Oklahoma.
You sure?
Yeah.
He did, but
fine. So what?
Difference
So if he wanted, that's why it's self-imposed. They picking it out.
Exactly.
I mean,
He should.
What he gonna? He can wait another year and then let them do it.
You can't. You listen. That's what makes it even better if you get him a game that he really want to be at.
Yeah.
Why don't you hit him for?
So
Oklahoma? Why don't you hit him Oklahoma and Nebraska? Since you're doing that,
yeah.
Since we so confident in our play, just go 1-4. Let's see how good that goes for you, huh?
All right.
Bill and Bennett said, I don't want the black shirt to go anywhere. He has his home right here.
What he's talking about? What's wrong with
you? You ain't going nowhere. That's what.
I don't know. Might get better, tighter. I don't know.
Axel Foley says you could possibly make for better TV ratings because it's more for them to talk about him not being there.
And it's better for Nebraska to get the upset if he's not there, but I wish he was there to take the upset.
I only got one thing to say. We snake bit. That's what Anthony said. We snake bit.
Have been, it feels like, for a bit.
Are we snake bit? Is that what you want to go? Because when you get, if you get bit by a real snake, and I know I get it, depending on what kind of snake it is,
the Scotty snake.
Well, you might not recover from that.
Yeah, the Scotty snake.
We'll be right back. 93.7 Captain Show mixed with the
Hey Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, two-time national champion, here to talk to you about Window World Lincoln. At Window World, we specialize in replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing. Whether you're looking to enhance the beauty of your home or increase its energy efficiency, we've got you covered. And here's the best part. We offer the best for less. Our team is dedicated to providing top quality products and exceptional service at affordable prices. We want to earn your business and make your home improvement dreams a reality. So why wait? Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or visit our website at windowworldlincoln.com. Window World Lincoln, where quality meets affordability.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Summertime is here. It's time to get to Brown's Shoe Fit for their May sandal sale. From now through May 31st, get $15 off all regular price sandals. Whether it's for hiking, for the lake, or just everyday sandals, Brown's has you covered. And don't forget, Brown's carries a large arrangement of sizes and widths to fit your feet properly. Start your summer off right with the May sandal sale at Brown's Shoe Fit, just south of 66th and Q in Lincoln.
Play ball! Haymarket Park is buzzing with excitement this summer. Grab your crew and get in on the fun. Be sure to catch all the daily specials and promotions this season, like Thirsty Thursday, Fireworks Friday, Souvenir Saturday, Family Fun Day Sunday, plus special events and discounts all summer long. Don't miss out on the action as the Lincoln Salt Dogs take on their biggest rivals and knock the ball out of the park. Visit saltdogs.com and see this week's promotions and grab your tickets.
Mike, I've been thinking our house could really use a makeover. How about new siding?
I've been thinking the same thing. Have you heard of James Hardy?
Yes! Sarah down the street had Roofing Service Company install James Hardy siding on their home, and they love it.
Roofing Service Company does have great reviews.
They took her through the design process and made everything super easy.
Roofing Service Company offers expert design and installation. Couple that with James Hardy's durable products and variety of colors, you and your family will love your exterior remodel. Just visit roofingservicecompany.com. That's roofingservicecompany.com.
At Planet Fitness, we're declaring it. This is the year of getting stronger, and you can get started now by saving when you join today. We have all the best-in-class equipment you could ever need, and you can work out your way on your time at any convenient location near you. Most open 24 hours. So let's do this. Join Planet Fitness today and save. Just $1 down, $15 a month.
Find your nearest club and join today. Deal ends Friday, May 16th.
See Home Club for details.
Get ready for the largest dirt late model event in Nebraska, race fans. The Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series is heading to Eagle Raceway's High Bank Heist on Thursday, May 15th through Saturday, May 17th. See the greatest dirt late model stars in the country compete for $10,000 to win on both Thursday and Friday, and an enormous $50,000 to win 75-lap main event on Saturday. The High Bank Heist, May 15th through May 17th at Eagle Raceway. For more info, visit eagleraceway.com. Let's go Lucas Oil Late Model Racing. Eagle Raceway, just 10 miles east of Lincoln on O Street.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with the child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
This is Bill Mitchner, Executive Director of Lincoln Lighthouse. Did you know Lighthouse provides multiple programs for students such as one-on-one tutoring and mentoring, as well as pro-social skill exercises, while providing them a nourishing meal and a safe space during all months of the year, even during school breaks? Learn more or contribute to Lighthouse at lincolnlighthouse.org today.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is your place in North Lincoln to go for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a top-notch walk-in, temperature-controlled high-end wine room. Plus, you can enjoy free samples from their tasting bar. There's only one place to go for all your needs for spirits and cigars. That's Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln.
When you're outdoors beneath Nebraska skies, adventure comes in all sizes. From quick escapes and long weekends to true off-the-grid retreats. Paddle, hike, camp, explore. Whether you have a few hours or a few days, we'll guide you to a state park or recreation area that's a perfect fit. Start your next adventure today at yournebraskaparks.com. Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Back with Vershan Jackson, powered by Bauer on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
I can't use that voice even if it's Scott Frost talking about me even. Scotty boy, win some games even, then you can talk about where you would like to be. Count your blessings because you got another job. Now you got to win. I don't think your leash is going to be longer than 4 years if you don't win. How many games you think he gets before they say, pull the plug? How many games?
He'd have to get into at least the second season, you would think.
They're going to give him 3.
Yeah.
They gave him a 3-year out there. Was it a 3-year deal with an option or a 4-year deal with an option? I believe one of the two. Anyway.
I'm interested to see how well received he is there just in general. Obviously, they
love
have good
him.
memories about him. Yeah.
They love him. No.
National champ.
Yeah. No, well.
But they got
undefeated.
They was the people's champs.
In their stadium, they have the 2017 up there as the national championship.
Yeah, the
Did they get a ring?
They probably gave out rings. Yeah, I'm sure they did.
Oh, so they got their own ring. They got a Central Florida ring.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, okay. What did it have on it? It didn't say NCAA. It just said Central Florida recognizes us as the champions because we went 13-0. Now, don't get me wrong, I was on the bandwagon, but I thought they should get a chance to go play for it, not just go to a bowl game. I thought since they are undefeated, why not let them go and get beat up? You never know, they could have won it. But I thought they got robbed too. That's the one thing I'm on this guy.
Who they ended up in the bowl game with?
Auburn, I believe, and beat the brakes off of them. Or it was a good game. It was a good game. Where is the two twins still in the league? One went to Seattle, one went somewhere else.
No.
One with the little stubs?
No, he been out.
They've been gone.
Yeah.
Little stubs?
Yeah.
Remember, they were the only undefeated team that year. Clemson won the title, but they had already lost a game, and UCF obviously was not in the Big 12 yet. They weren't invited to the playoff, the 14 playoff.
I mean, if that's your claim to fame and you did it once, you can do it again. And you try to make it back to that conversation. I don't think he's going to be able to do that, though, because you're in Florida. Let's talk about the 5 top Florida schools. Give me number 1. Who'd you say? Who's number 1? King of Florida. College.
King of Florida.
Yeah.
College edition. Yes. College football edition.
Miami.
No, in front of Florida?
Lately.
Okay. Miami. That's fine. Now
who? Florida State.
Okay. I would put Florida before Florida State, but that's fine. I would put Florida first, me personally, because I believe that they've got more championships. But I would put Florida first, Florida State second, and then Miami. Well, maybe I'll go Miami too. Florida State, and then who? Now, here's where it gets a little tough.
I mean, if you want to go the last 10 years, I have to go Miami, Florida State, Florida.
Then who?
USC.
Who?
UCF.
No.
South Florida.
Who you going after the 3 big schools?
I would say UCF.
Then who?
South Florida.
Yeah, maybe you get to South Florida.
That's it.
Florida
Atlantic.
FAMU won the championship.
FAMU is probably still lower tier too.
Florida International.
Florida International. You got
FIU. Yeah.
For what it's worth, Miami has 5 national titles, while Florida and Florida State each have 3.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, Miami. Disrespected you guys, but Miami first. Kind of flew off the handle. But here's what I'm saying. So you got Miami, Florida, Florida State, Georgia. Now let's talk about teams, Power 5 teams that get Division I players from Florida. When was the last time Nebraska ever recruited a recruiting class and didn't have a kid from Florida? Tough to find.
Yeah, you usually want to dip into there. By the way, as we're bringing it up, Nebraska current commit C.J. Bronow just won the gold in the 100-meter dash at the Florida State Championships with a time of 10.34 seconds.
Wow.
Of course, he's taking visits elsewhere. That's been much talked about. But right now, commit for Nebraska. Talk about Florida speed. That's the fastest.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you. Take all of our Florida guys off those championship teams. We don't win. Do you say we win? Take all the Florida guys off. Do we win?
I don't.
You can't say you don't think so. You know the answer to that.
Who we had?
Who?
Well,
Tommy Frazier, for instance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Try Tyrone Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gave you 2. You don't win without those 2 guys. Leslie Dennis played as a true freshman. Chevin Wiggins. Oh, if we don't have Chevin Wiggins, what was he known for?
Kicking the ball up to Matt.
Even though he didn't get no juice out of that deal, the ball was thrown behind him by Scott Frost. The ball was thrown behind him. That was one of the biggest robberies I've ever seen. Of when they got the ESPY awards, you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
They got the ESPY and they left Chevin out of it.
Didn't even bring him.
Didn't even bring him. Didn't even mention him. As if, he didn't have the wherewithal to kick the ball in the air. He did. He'll tell you to this day that only thing he could think of, which I would imagine is can you kick a ball? Is that legal?
Yeah.
During the play?
You were not supposed to be able to know.
So let's just whatever the deflection was, he actually kicked it. He had the wherewithal to kick it in the air and give us another opportunity. So, but anyway, you got some other stuff for us, Bach.
Yeah, there's an interesting story coming out of from the NBA, and one of the GOATs, I suppose, as they are debated. But Michael Jordan is joining NBC's NBA coverage as a special contributor. We'll see what exactly that means. But NBC did announce this morning Michael Jordan will be a special contributor to its NBA coverage beginning this fall. NBC has made a major move, an 11-year agreement with the league that begins in the 2025-2026 season, so this upcoming season. So we'll see what that means. Special contributor doesn't necessarily sound like he's going to be there day in and day out, but to get Michael Jordan's interest and just kind of his breakdown of whatever's going on. Of course, he's had time as with the Hornets as well in the front office role. So that'll be fascinating. That's like, to me, you listen to Nick Saban when he's talking about college football. I listen a little bit more. Urban Meyer, I listen a little bit more because those are some of the best. Michael Jordan, you want to listen a little bit more, though. Again, I shouldn't have brought up that Hornets part because that wasn't his best stint.
Yeah, but like you said, before you told me about this, I hated basketball, but I would listen if Michael Jordan was either doing the call or doing the color or something like that. I would love to listen to Michael Jordan just because he's got a wealth of knowledge. Here's the real question: how much you think they paid him to do that?
Yeah.
Because to me, they paid Michael Jordan because Michael Jordan is still the most polarizing name in basketball, period. Even though he's retired for 20, 30 years, he's still command more than any other basketball player in the game, including LeBron. James.
I'm sure it wasn't cheap. He's 62 years old now. So, yeah, I mean, you do wonder that. He's never done anything like this. This is the first time he'll be in any role covering the league kind of as an outsider.
Put him with Barkley and Shaq, though.
No.
Well, it's NBC, so it's
we're not going to dumb Michael Jordan down by putting him with Shaq and no.
But that is the question. Like, what is the role for him? Because it's hard to imagine him getting to kind of joking around like they do over there.
Yeah, I love
Michael Jordan is not getting ready to go and be clowning around like they be clowning on that show. It ain't happening. You think Michael Jordan clowning?
Yeah, like
he ain't clowning, dog. You ain't never known Michael Jordan to be clowning around.
You must have seen the backstage of the Olympics, the Dream Team, and all that.
You said the key word, backstage.
Yeah,
that means nobody saw it. That means it's behind the scenes. It's like us in the locker room or us in the players' lounge. Nobody sees what goes on in there. Nobody sees how many people are participating in the dice game. Nobody sees that. They don't know. Now, if I let my video out of the whole shebang, shooting a little dice, licks,
then you'd be a snitch.
What?
Then you'd be a snitch for showing the dice game.
It's 30 years later. I can't be a snitch. Snitches is in these days. Charleston White, there's a lot of guys that's in.
Yeah.
Just saying, it's in.
307, 907, whatever that is.
It's in. Can I join in the reindeer snitch game? Please?
I don't know. All right, 93.7 The Ticket, the Captain Show. We'll be back with the last segment.
If you You want to make new floor shopping easier? Come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Make plans to join 93.7 The Ticket and the Amon Green Foundation for the first annual Nebraska Esports Golf Tournament on Monday, June 9th at Wilderness Ridge. It's a 4-man scramble starting at 11 a.m. that will feature former Husker greats like Amon Green, Johnny Rogers, Niles Paul, Tony Davis, Adam Carricker, Vershan Jackson, and more, with great prizes and great golf. Sponsorships are also available. Call or text us at 402-464-5685 with questions, or sign your team up online at theticketfm.com. Registration goes through May 30th.
Garage doors can break down or quit working at the worst times. At Doors Plus, they understand that a broken garage door sometimes means repair and not replace. Sometimes, all you need to make your door like new again is a few bolts, a realignment, or even a new balance. Trust the pros at Doors Plus to handle your garage door repair the right way so you can get on with your busy schedule. Visit them online at DoorsPlusLLC.com or give them a call today at 402-590-5800. Doors Plus. Garage doors and more.
National Electrical Safety Month is held every May to raise awareness about the importance of staying safe around electricity. Visit les.com/safety for safety tips on power lines, tree trimming, storms, and so much more.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see lots of sunshine with a light breeze. It'll be warm with an afternoon high near 87. Tonight, clear skies and light winds, a low near 58. And tomorrow, we'll see lots of sunshine. It'll be breezy and warm with an afternoon high near 91. I'm meteorologist Kyle Butler for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
At Fairway Meat Market, you're family, and as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. Fairway has fresh cut meats, seafood, cheese, wine, and spirits, and a friendly staff that's always ready to help you find what you need. Stop by Fairway Meat Market today to plan your weekly meals in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center, just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
Summertime is here. It's time to get to Brown's Shoe Fit for their May sandal sale. From now through May 31st, get $15 off all regular price sandals. Whether it's for hiking, for the lake, or just everyday sandals, Brown's has you covered. And don't forget, Brown's carries a large arrangement of sizes and widths to fit your feet properly. Start your summer off right with the May sandal sale at Brown's Shoe Fit, just south of 66th and Q in Lincoln. Schweizo Construction is now hiring for skilled craftsmen, steel erectors, concrete workers, and general laborers. Schweizo Construction offers great benefits like premium wages, health and dental insurance, paid holidays and vacation, 401k with company match, life insurance, and disability insurance. They pride themselves on a legacy of 40 years built on integrity and trust. Joining their team means becoming part of a family that values hard work, dedication, and mutual respect. Apply today at schweizo.com. That's SCHWISOW.com.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Support Matt Talbot Kitchen and Outreach on Give to Lincoln Day. Your gift will be received by a portion of Lincoln Community Foundation's matching fund. Homelessness is a complex problem facing our community. By working together, we can find solutions. Your donation for Give to Lincoln Day moves us closer to ensuring that everyone in Lincoln has a safe place to sleep at night. Because of your generosity, hope lives here. Give anytime through May 29th at givetolincoln.com.
Back with Vershan Jackson, powered by Bauer on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back to the Captain Show, 93.7 The Ticket. Shout out to Jody Ball of Nebraska softball team, who was named the pitcher of the year in the Big Ten, plus the player of the year in the Big Ten. First time happening ever, Bach. And the Huskers are the number 2 seed in the base softball tournament bracket revealed. Nebraska is headed to Baton Rouge Regional, where they are the number 2 seed, Bach, hosted by the number 10 national LSU Tigers.
You got to be excited to see if the softball team can keep their season
and
alive.
They lost to UCLA over the weekend in the semifinals of the Big Ten softball tournament.
Yeah, they did. Michigan ended up winning that from the 8th seed, so that shows to prove some of those lower seeds can get it done. Nebraska, I think somewhere around 19th or something in the country, but just missed out. The top 16 teams got the regionals. Nebraska just missed out of regional. Maybe if they had beaten UCLA, might have gotten in there, but still. I tell you this. I don't think LSU's happy to see Nebraska in the regional with Jordy Ball, like you said, the Big Ten Player of the Year, going to be taking the hill for Nebraska there. Again, you kind of look out throughout their season, have really done well against some of the inferior teams. Struggled a little bit against kind of the top 15, 20 teams in the country. Here they are. I mean, and now you're going to play only NCAA tournament teams, obviously, and LSU sitting there. Nebraska can get it done, though. We'll see if they can do this. The 2 seed, like you said, in their regional, and if they can win that Baton Rouge regional, they'll take on the winner of the Knoxville regional, likely Tennessee. But who knows? Again, tournament time. Who knows what can happen? Nebraska's just gotta give it their best shot.
Yeah.
Y'all waiting on me?
Yeah.
Why? All right. So before we go, do you guys know who Kimbo Anders is?
Not off the top of my head. I recall that name from somewhere.
Come on.
Kimbo Slice?
Yeah, that's what I thought of at first, yeah.
Kimbo Anders.
Baseball player?
No.
Race car driver?
No.
Fullback?
Yes.
Who?
That's where I recall
the fullback running back.
Oh.
Nimble Kimbo Anders from Kansas City. Played with Marcus Allen. Played with a lot of Christian Okoye. He was there throughout all that stuff. Was there when I was there. Really treated me like a real big brother. But we're gonna try to have him on the show this week. We'll see how it flows. But he's connected to Nebraska in a way. I'm not gonna say how. Well, I am. Malcolm Simpson. You know that name?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So I think, just speaking with him, I think that's the diamond in the rough of that freshman class that could play as a true freshman. I'm going to go on a limb and say that now.
Say what now?
Malcolm Simpson, the DN.
Mm-hmm.
He's a big boy, crazy motor. I said, I think that he will be the true freshman out of this class that excels. Malcolm Simpson. Ain't that one of the recruits?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I go offense.
Who are you taking?
The receiver, Cortez.
Are you kidding me right now? What?
Yeah, I heard a lot of good things about this kid.
You got to be kidding me.
This kid might start.
As a true freshman?
Yes.
Stop it, dude.
All right.
Let me just say this real quick. If he starts, that means he started over 5 guys, 3 of which they went and got out of the transfer portal.
Well, one left.
Two of which was here last year.
One left from the transfer portal.
Which one?
Which one that went back to Tennessee?
Hartley Gilmore.
Hartley Gilmore.
I wouldn't even,
so you only got 2, and that's Dan Key and Nashawn Hunter.
Isaiah Hunter.
Isaiah Hunter.
There's another one. There's another receiver.
Well, Ja'Cory Barney's expected to
start. Well, Ja'Cory Barney has already been there.
Yeah.
There's a guy who came in last year. Or no, he was here last year too. What's his name? Bonner?
When
Bonner's still there, yeah.
Yeah,
Demetrius
you didn't.
Bell
You
will
didn't
be in
see.
the
Listen.
mix.
See, here's the thing you didn't see.
I don't know about that one.
Cortez was probably one of the only freshmen that didn't have to practice in the practice game.
That's true.
So you
Well,
see his value as a player. And I talked to someone close.
I don't
close
count that
to
as
the,
a true freshman though.
Why not?
Because he's here in the spring.
Yeah,
He's not a true freshman.
Enrolls early.
Yeah, but to me, a true freshman is somebody that comes in August.
I think they've only got one guy maybe coming in August.
Yeah.
They don't have
One guy.
Maybe
That's
the
been
guy,
phased out a
Tyson
little
Terry.
bit.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the landscape is changing. But so then,
Yeah.
if that's the case, then you're right. He could.
Yeah.
I don't know about start.
Hey, I'm
You
just
said
telling
start?
you. I'm just saying.
But maybe by season's end,
Nah.
Bro.
from the beginning, huh?
So he's gonna start over who? I'm gonna give you your top three. You know who the top three is. So
Well, you
you're
don't-
saying if we go four wise,
Yeah.
he's gonna start over Bonner then. If that's the case.
Hey.
It's the only how you can do it.
Mosey's going to be battling too there in that true
Yeah,
freshman
what-
class to get
what-
some minutes. So it'll be interesting.
And Quinn Clark's
Yeah.
gonna be.
All right. Clint Clark is hurt.
Oh no, he'll be ready. For
Yeah,
the fall.
you can't make the club in the tub.
He'll be ready for the fall. He got
I'm
hurt
just-
last few practices in the spring.
Yeah.
He'll be ready.
Last update for the day: Jordan Hudson, of course, the girlfriend of Bill Belichick, came up short in the Miss Maine USA pageant on Sunday, finishing third place in the competition. Are you guys surprised she didn't win just because of her spotlight?
No.
Yeah, she got third because of the spotlight. I'm surprised she placed. if it wasn't for Belichick, she wouldn't have placed.
I don't know enough about the Miss Maine other pageant to read other pageant winners.
Oh
so I
no,
don't
Miss
know.
Maine is just like Miss Dallas or Miss Texas
Or Miss Nebraska.
Miss Nebraska.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You missed. You didn't make it. Your money wasn't long enough. Usually, money goes hand in hand with you either knowing somebody or owning some things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Just be the coach's girlfriend. How about that? Just be the coach's girlfriend. That's all you need to worry about. Don't worry about pageants.
I would have been entertained if she was Miss Maine. If Bill Belichick had Miss Maine, that'd be interesting.
And worry about those houses you got so you can keep flipping. 93.7 the ticket style. What do you got, Bob?
Oh, important game for the Celtics tonight, so
Yeah.
I'll be glued to the TV there.
I know you will. What if they lose?
I'll be worried.
You'll be sick. Terrell, what do you got, sir?
Battle
Call of Duty.
Yeah, you're right. That was it.
Call of Duty.
Beat me to it.
That's all he ever does is Call of Duty.
Well, I'll take my frustration out of somebody.
You can do something other than Call of Duty.
No,
Why don't you do something other than Call of Duty?
Yeah.
I like saying Call of Duty. Listen, it is your Call of Duty. 93.7 the ticket style, June 7th. Get out there. Lincoln Sports Foundation. You can sign up there, or you can also go online. You can see it all over the place. But it is the second annual Amir Abdullah Youth Football Camp. And then right after to follow skills and drills for all you wanna-be running backs. Come on out and test your mettle against the Amon Greens, the Emmett Johnsons, and the Amir Abdullahs of the world. We'll see you tomorrow. Tough Talk Tuesday.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Get ready for the largest dirt late model event in Nebraska, race fans. The Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series is heading to Eagle Raceway's High Bank Heist on Thursday, May 15th through Saturday, May 17th. See the greatest dirt late model stars in the country compete for $10,000 to win on both Thursday and Friday, and an enormous $50,000 to win 75-lap main event on Saturday. The High Bank Heist, May 15th through May 17th at Eagle Raceway. For more info, visit eagleraceway.com. Let's go Lucas Oil Late Model Racing. Eagle Raceway, just 10 miles east of Lincoln on O Street.
Garage doors can break down or quit working at the worst times. At Doors Plus, they understand that a broken garage door sometimes means repair and not replace. Sometimes, all you need to make your door like new again is a few bolts, a realignment, or even a new balance. Trust the pros at Doors Plus to handle your garage door repair the right way so you can get on with your busy schedule. Visit them online at doorsplusllc.com or give them a call today at 4